It's McGee and Me, the video series that has captured the hearts of America's kids. 12 great episodes, over 2 million copies sold. Each McGee and Me episode takes you on an incredible adventure. Wait till you see what happens to old hotshot Nicholas when he tries to be a celebrity in A Star in the Breaking. Discover what happens when Nicholas sneaks out to see the wrong movie in The Not So Great Escape. The adventures continue in the great skateboard race in Skate Expectations. And the terrifying tornado in Twister and Shout. In the nick of time, Nick faces a test of courage.
Come on, Nick. You can do it.
And in the blunder years, Nick has an identity crisis.
Totally non-geeky.
Get all 12 McGee and Me adventures wherever family videos are sold. From Focus on the Family and Tyndale Family Video.
If you've ever searched for an answer, if you've ever looked for something that was lost, if you've ever held out hope in a hopeless situation, then meet the Last Chance Detectives. Mike Fowler was 6 years old with a dad for a hero. As a fighter pilot, Mike's dad was often away from home. But when he was home, they had the best of times, until one day. Now believing his dad is missing in action, Mike refines his detective skills, hoping to one day find his dad. Making their clubhouse in a restored B-17, Mike joins 3 friends in solving their small town's not-so-small mysteries.
I'm Mike Fowler. This is Winnie, Ben, and Spence.
Together, they're the Last Chance Detectives.
You mess with the Last Chance Detectives!
Explosive episodes wherever quality family videos are sold.
Enough of that. We're about to take an adventure you'll never forget, and these glamour boys from Hollywood are just holding up the proceedings. And now, about our little adventure. But first, an appropriate costume change. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go into one of the most mysterious and fascinating places ever known? The place where everything we do is decided. Wrong outfit. That's better. Now, where was... Oh, yes. Today, with a little help from my little buddy Nicholas, we will journey into the amazing and somewhat confusing mind of an average 11-year-old boy. to see how little and not so little decisions are made. And remember, always keep the owner's manual handy. Now teach me good judgment as well as knowledge, for your laws are my guide. Hold on to your hat, folks.
You're gonna use the $150 you've saved up for the last year and a half to buy a drawing table?
Well, I haven't made up my mind yet. But hey, this isn't just any old drawing table.
Right. If you ask me, a new bike would be a better idea.
Hey, this bike's a lean machine.
Yeah. I bet you can't do a wheelie on that thing.
Great. Here's our first chance to see how even a little decision is made. Let's look at what's going on inside that nozzle. Now, where's the light switch in here? There. Now let's take a look at the question and the necessary data to make a decision. Question. Bet you can't do a wheelie. Options. A.
Can I do it?
Forget it. B.
Will I break my neck?
You said it, Sam. C.
If I don't try, what will Lewis say?
What's the matter? Chicken.
Sure. You want to see him lay an egg? D.
I thought McGee made all the crummy suggestions.
Very funny. Well, I guess this decision is an easy no.
Oh well, I may as well try.
What? Kid, you don't know how to do this. We need more data. We need more.
So, forget the drawing table. Let's go look for some crutches.
Ho ho. Just have an ambulance drop me off at the art store.
Great. This guy's a riot. Conclusion. Showing off can be hazardous to your health. Now let us observe our subject as he forages in his natural habitat. Whatever that means.
For $150? Does this thing do homework?
Not quite, but it does get over 25 miles per gallon.
Oh, hi, Gran.
Hey, what do you say, Nick? She is a beauty, isn't she? But I can't guarantee that it's going to make you draw any better.
Yeah, I know, but maybe having a table like this would, inspire me.
Oh, Nick, that's what sunsets are for. But I know what you mean. You know, in art school, they always taught us that we were only as good as our tools.
Really?
So I went out and bought a new wrench and socket set. Okay, back to the sales pitch. What do your parents think?
Well, I don't think they're against it, but I'm not really sure they know all the details.
Like maybe you're nuts.
Maybe it's time for that final sit-down to really discuss it with you folks, you know? Have you tried holding your breath until they agreed to pay for half?
No, the last time my little sister tried that, my dad just said he thought she looked better in purple.
Well, I don't want to rush you, Nick, but it is the last one I have in stock, so I think you might want to make up your mind pretty quick, you know?
know just what you need to relieve the old brain cells. Let's go to Roddy's Arcade and zap some aliens.
All right, Nick. Let's see if we can get a little more adequate data this time. Question.
Should I play video games now?
Options. A.
Is this good for me?
You got any more quarters?
It's not broke.
B.
What do my folks have to say?
Remember to be home by noon.
C.
What does the wise man say?
And the scripture says, honor and obey your father and mother. Did you mow the lawn yet?
Now, that's more like it. And now, the verdict.
No way. An hour in there and I won't have enough money to buy a pencil, much less an art table. Besides, I'm supposed to be home by noon.
I just love happy endings.
You know, Nick, have you ever considered investing in something really worthwhile? Like clothes?
Clothes? I want to be an artist, not a model.
No danger of that.
You look fine, honey.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, listen, when can I talk to you and Dad about the art table? There's only one left and I gotta make my decision by Monday.
Well, your father will be home soon. We can talk about it after dinner. Oh, and speaking of Monday, don't you have a book report due?
I'm almost done. I'll finish it right after Sci-Fi Matinee.
Oh, no. You spent all morning at the art store, and with church tomorrow, you won't have time. You finish your report first, and then we'll talk about Sci-Fi Matinee. But I don't think you can finish your book report in time to do both.
Oh, great! I've still got 2 more chapters to read. This'll take hours. Unless I just read the last couple of pages.
I think it's time we take another visit to the master control. Whoa! In this instance, we see a tricky situation that not only deals with using bad judgment, like the daredevil wheelie. This is a question of choosing between right and wrong. Let's take a look at the data. Question.
Should I give a report on a book I haven't finished reading?
Options. A.
Is it right?
Look, stupid. Everybody does it. Man, I just read the inside cover. Look, if you squeal on me...
Yeah, right. B.
What would the other kids say if they found out?
Gee, Nick, we thought you were different when it came to being honest and stuff.
C.
Why do I want to do this?
And now for our Saturday Sci-Fi Matinee, Lawanda, Queen of Venus, starring Snooks Wheeler.
D.
What does the wise man say? What?
That's wise man, not wise guy.
And the scriptures say, give me understanding that I may obey your law. Teach my heart your word, not dishonest gain.
And the answer is...
I wanted to read the whole book anyway. Snooks Wheeler? really neat. I mean, it's got an art file drawer attached where I can keep all my McGee drawings and stuff in order. And it's got a tray for pencils and stuff. It looks great.
Well, it sounds great, son.
What's the matter with your old art table, Nick?
Well, it's old. I've had it since I was a kid.
Son, we know you saved your money for a long time. You worked for it. You earned it. And if you're certain you want to spend it on a new art table, well, it's okay with us.
Great.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I don't know. I thought that when you guys said okay, that would be it. But I still don't really know what to do.
Well, I know how you feel, son. And I think you have the right approach. I mean, it seems you've given this a lot of thought, and you've come to us for advice. I think the only other thing you need to consider is praying about your decision.
I'm glad you're trying so hard to make the right choice, and we want to help. But I really think this is up to you.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We can pray about it, too.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Nick.
I can't breathe.
Oh, hey, look.
Don't bug me.
It's hard to believe you can make this stuff up.
Thanks.
Why don't you ever act as funny as McGee?
Now, what do you suppose this is all about? Let's take a look. Question.
Would I be more popular if I acted like McGee?
Well, there's one way to find out.
Good morning. Now, who would like to give their book report to the class? Nicholas?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Nice hair.
Well, what do you say, Teach?
Arr, matey, shiver me timbers, batten down me hatches, and hoist the mainsail, and all those other kinds of salty sayings. So they captured what's his name, Jim Hawkins, and they took him to a desert island. And so, on the desert island, they just hung out, and... Arr, if you don't tell me where you've hidden me treasure, I'll have your head, or my name ain't Long Underwear. I mean, Long John Silver. What are you guys, an oil painting?
I think he's had enough. Conclusion, don't be someone else. Be yourself.
Boy, McGee, I don't know how you get away with it.
Hey, what's the big rush?
My mom's taking me down to Graham's art store.
So you gotta make up your mind about the art table, huh?
Yeah, one way or another. You wanna come?
Oh, yeah. Sounds like non-stop action to me. Come on.
Gather round. You make the choices all day long.
All the day long.
You get to choose from right or wrong.
You choose right or wrong.
You're gonna make a lot of big decisions.
Be careful what you choose.
You could win or you could lose.
You could win or lose.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing. And I shout and sing. a jungle, yes, it's a jungle. Do the right thing, you do the right thing. Just because some others do.
'Cause some others do.
Does that mean you do it too?
Do you do it too?
You try to act like someone else.
Act like someone else.
Why not try and be yourself?
Try to be yourself.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Everybody shout and sing. Do the right thing. Ha, ha. It's a jungle, yes, it's a jungle. Do the right thing, it's so exciting. Everybody shout.
Everybody shout.
Everybody sing. Everybody sing. Everybody do.
Do the right thing.
Day-o. 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 What about night-o? Everybody do. Do the bright thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Everybody shout and sing.
Well, Nick, what's the verdict? Did you get it?
Get what?
The new
Your
drawing table.
table.
Oh, that. No. I decided to buy a sketch pad instead.
What? But I thought you were going to get the
I
drawing.
just realized that a table like that was, well, I'm just not ready for something so fancy. It's just not me. And then I thought of all the time it took me to make that much money. And it just didn't seem right for me to spend it all on myself. And so I thought I could, use some of it to help someone else. And the rest to buy a new bike.
All right!
You know, Nikki, it's not a bad idea, but I've been thinking.
Nikki?
What if we went in together to buy a car? I get my permit next year. Of course, you wouldn't be old enough to drive right away, but I'd take care of it. And wait a second, you could ride in it any time you want.
Oh, remember how easy it was to be a kid.
That's easy for him to say. Oh, brother. Here they come with the credits again.
Gather round. You make the choices all day long.
All the day long.
You get to choose from right or wrong.
You choose right or wrong.
You're gonna make a lot of big decisions.
Careful what you choose.
You could win or you could lose.
You could win or lose.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Everybody shout and sing. Do the right thing. It's a jungle, yes, it's a jungle. Do the right thing, you do the right thing. Just because some others do.
'Cause some others do.
Does that mean you do it too?
Do you do it too?
You try to act like someone else.
Act like someone else.
Why not try and be yourself?
Try to be yourself.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Everybody shout and sing. Do the right thing. Ha, ha. It's a jungle, yes, it's a jungle. Do the right thing, it's so exciting. Everybody shout.
Everybody shout.
Everybody sing.
Everybody sing.
Everybody do.
Do the right thing.
I wonder what this button's for. Oops.